Hello and welcome back to the Fodder Gaming channel and my continuing coverage of Jurassic World Alive version 2.8. In this video, we're going to look at the only unique creature being released in this new update, and that is going to be the Scorpius Rex Gen 3. But before I get into your first look of the Scorpius Rex Gen 3, I do have to let you know this video is sponsored by Ludia. Ludia provided me an advanced copy of the beta version of this update so that I could provide content for you all. And without further ado, because I know this is why you guys are here, let's check out Scorpius Rex Gen 3. Absolutely beautiful coloring. This gold and teal looks really good. Yeah, this is a cunning and fierce creature. I'm sure the animations are going to look monstrous. And yeah, they look just like the other two. But wow, look at this thing. Now, typically I want to show you these at level 26. Unfortunately, mine is level 30 and I don't have a way to remove levels off of creatures. So let's jump into the stats at level 30. But remember, if you do want to know what the stats are at any of the different levels, make sure you check out the field guide. I'm sure Matt will have that updated as soon as possible. At level 30, Scorpius Rex is going to have 4922 health, an attack stat of 1640, a speed of 119 with no armor, and a 25% chance to crit. Scorpius Rex Gen 3 is going to be a hybrid of the Scorpius Rex Gen 2, which is an epic, and Gorgosaurus, which is a rare. Both of these creatures will need to be level 20 in order to start fusing for the unique. If you want more information on Scorpius Rex Gen 2, I will put a card either here or maybe over here, wherever it is. It'll be somewhere, so you can find out more details on that particular creature. As far as Gorgosaurus, that is going to be a Thursday spawn or a restaurant spawn. For the abilities, we have Fierce Strike, we have Instant Ambush, which is a new move. It is a priority move. For yourself, you're going to increase your speed 30% lasting 2 turns. You're going to increase your critical hit chance 50% for 2 attacks lasting 2 turns. You're going to have a 75% chance to dodge 66.7% of damage for 2 attacks lasting 1 turn. You're going to target your highest damage opponent. You're going to reduce their damage 50% for 2 attacks, which is going to last for 1 turn with a cooldown of 2. Additionally, you're going to have a Cunning Rampage, which is going to be a 2 times attack with a cooldown of 1 and a delay of 1. You're going to have the new move of Toxic Quills, which is going to target your highest damage opponent as a 1.5 times attack, I believe. Yep, we're going to go with 1.5 times attack. It's going to give you 75% chance to stun, lasting 1 turn. You're going to do damage over time of 33% of your target's max HP, which is going to last for 3 turns. So if your opponent doesn't swap out, no matter what you do after dropping a Toxic Quill, they will be knocked out in 3 turns unless they have some kind of a resistance. And finally, you're going to have the swap in move of Critical Ambush. With Critical Ambush, you're going to increase your speed 30%, which is going to last for 2 turns. You're going to increase your critical hit chance 50% for 2 attacks lasting 2 turns. You're going to gain a 75% chance to dodge 66.7% of damage for 2 attacks lasting 2 turns after swap in, and you're going to be unable to swap out, lasting for 2 turns. You're going to target your opponent with the highest damage. You're going to reduce their damage for 50% for 2 attacks lasting 1 turn. As far as resistances go, you are 100% resistant to being stunned. You have a 50% resistance to swap prevention, reduced damage, and being vulnerable. And finally, you have a 100% resistance to being slowed. And for our final showcase, we're going to bypass the EDOM challenge and we're going to go into the final level of the campaign mode so that we can kind of put a little bit together. We're going to run the Majestosaurus, the Scorpius Rex Gen 2, the Thorodolosaur, and the Indoraptor up against a team made up of Indom Gen 2, Indo Gen 2, is that Ardontosaurus, and then Yoshi. And the reason why I wanted to do this particular type of setup is because the Scorpius Rexes are swap-in specialists, and just going mono with a cunning creature hasn't worked out well for me in the past. If you haven't watched the other videos, spoiler alert. So this way I want to kind of see how these things work once you swap them in and kind of get some mobility going as you would in a regular battle. So the first thing that I think I want to do is I'm going to bring in Indoraptor here at level 30. I would have brought in other of the new creatures, except I needed everything to be level 30, and this is what I had available. This is actually going to be a pretty decent matchup for me. I kind of want to... Now this is a, let's see, fierce and resilient. So I think right off the bat, I think I want to do the swap in with Majesto to check out the swap in strike here. This should be a 1x attack, about 1700 damage. No armor can save you, no shields can save you, although I am going to be pinned for a couple of moves here. I have group decelerating impact coming back at me, and holy smokes, that hurt. Oh boy, what do we have? Although I do have an instant shield here, although Ardontosaurus doesn't really care about my shields, I think we're gonna get knocked out. Kabam! Well, that was ugly. All right, so now we're gonna bring in Thorodolosaur, and we're off to a really bad start here. Although that swap in Shattering Strike was pretty nice. Hopefully, goodness gracious, we're gonna have to go with our priority move here to take care of this bad boy, but we want fierce up against resilient, and that's what we finally were able to come up with. Now with Indo Gen 2, let's go ahead. Actually, he has a precise attack, I believe. Yes, that cautious strike is a precise attack. That's not going to be good, but neither is getting knocked out. 2203, we're going to distraction. Ooh, so if he goes distracting impact, we're knocked out. All right, let's go with Indo and see. We will get Scorpius Rex in here, don't you worry, but I just did not want to get Thor knocked out right off the bat. Boy, this is, at least we're faster here. So we're going to go cleanse. Let's see what this does. Okay, so some decent damage. If they go, oh, cautious strike, which is actually beneficial to us, that they didn't try to knock us out here. And we are now slower. Let's swap in. You never know what the AI is going to do, but look at this. We kind of did the little juke. He's like, I'm going to get you, sucker. Wait, are we still doing the entry animations here? Oh my gosh. I didn't realize we were still doing animations. All right, so they're going to go evasive stance. Now I'm first because we are going against an opponent with a precise attack. That means camouflage is not really going to be the way to go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go... They're going to swap out into Yoshi. Oh. And then the swap in nullification. No! Can Yoshi even be bled? Oh, well, we're going to get the mighty crit right there. Okay. And then there's a nullification. Now, I feel like these are not precise attacks. And because I'm not going to attack, I'm going to go with camouflage here so that I regain priority. And I mean, that is the most extra move in the game. Maybe not. Maybe the more extra move was our entry that took like 45 seconds. Oh no, cunning strike. Oh, okay, we're good, and we still have the speed lead. So now what we're going to do is we're going to do a cunning rampage here. I don't know that we even need it. Yes, we do. But watch this. Oh no, but watch this. This is the greatest attack animation in all of Jurassic World Alive right here. Ready? Spider-Man! Hiya! And it didn't get, I mean, that was a lot of oomph for not a lot of payout right there. And then from here, I mean, we only have one attack. We're going to get hit with a rampage. That's not good. No, Yoshi. Oh! We're done. I don't think we can salvage a victory for this, but we did get to see some nice animations. And we got to see a swap-in. We got to see two swap-ins, actually, which was nice. And if I had had like a more well-rounded team, you know, maybe I could have set those fellas or girls, they're females, I guess. We could have set them up better for success. Now we have to figure out a way to pull out a victory, and I don't think it's going to happen right here unless we're victorious. Yes! We pulled it out! The victory! Now, Indo got us the victory, but I think we all know that Scorpius Rex Gen 3 was the star of that show with our very extra entrance, our cartwheels, and then our Spider-Man fly through the air, and then Kumbaya kick. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, your first look at Scorpius Rex Gen 3. Let me know down in the comments below, what do you think of this creature? Is this a creature that you think you're going to want to level up? And honestly, based on the components of it, I have a feeling a lot of people are going to be able to get this mid-20s or higher on day one of its release. But is this going to be a creature that you're going to be wanting to run? If you like this video, make sure you do give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed, because there are a lot of videos for Jurassic World Alive 2.8 coming out, and you don't want to miss out on any of those. But for this one, that's all that I've got. So until next time.